recruited a powerful mage from amongst the berserkers. Her name is Kaya.
Good. And were you able to win her over to our cause?
The berserker mage Kaya will help us.
We will need to call upon you when we face the Alexitors. You have done good work, Commander. You have assisted our cause greatly. But the hybrid must have realized by now that there is a new threat that he must consider. He used to be preoccupied by the mages in Edan.
Do you have any idea why he feared them?
I was hoping you could tell me, Jax. He tasked you with finding the pilgrim Торальд. Did you learn anything that could explain the hybrid's fear?
I didn't complete my mission. I was shot down before I could reach the pilgrim.
And it seems that the hybrid has not succeeded in completing this mission since then. He still hasn't found the pilgrim, even though he seems to feel that the berserkers transmuting Elex is the biggest threat to Zakor.
I've found the pilgrim's location.
That is interesting. Then perhaps we can determine why the pilgrim is perceived to be such a threat.
We shall see.
Whatever the future holds, I am certain that Торальд is the key. His knowledge could mean victory or defeat in this war. I think that Торальд is seeking a way to change Elex without the need to take it to that shrine in Goliath.
And if he can achieve that, then the hybrid risks losing vast amounts of Elex.
Yes, and after all, the hybrid is demanding all the Elex in Magellan. Imagine the effect on him if the berserkers were to take huge quantities of it, turning it into mana before he can consume it.
The hybrid could never allow that.
It would destroy his plans, and it would empower the berserkers. While the Alps lose power, they would gain. It's easy to imagine what they would do with our people then. The Ice Palace would fall, and the Alps would be exterminated. We cannot allow that.
The berserkers would never commit genocide.
After the acts of slaughter the Alps have done to their people, why would they not take their revenge? You must finish your old mission and secure Торальд's knowledge. The fate of us all depends on it.
You keep saying it all depends on me, but what about you? Where is your support? What are you doing to stop the hybrid? If you want my help, you must prove your side of things to me. I want to see this force you're talking about.
As you wish. You should know who you are dealing with.
Elex power strength to take. It's a sign. So, he has retained his power to control the and force these creatures to do That's right. While our paths are right, I should make use of it.
need to leave.
I know about your plan to stop the hybrid.
My plan to stop the hybrid? What exactly do you think you know? And how did you get that information?
I can help you. I know my way around the Ice Palace. I can get you to the hybrid.
The only people who have been inside the Ice Palace are Alps. So, what are you? A separatist? A spy? Or a liar?
I am an Alb. Well, I was before the Elex cleared my system. It was my raider that was shot down in the mountains near Goliath. I was betrayed by my own people, and I want to know why.
So, you want my help to get revenge? That's not the best motive. I trust you. You get your revenge. And then what's to stop you taking Elex and turning back into an owl?
If you've gotten to the Ice Palace by that point, what do you care?
What's to say you aren't still serving the hybrid?
The fact you're still breathing.
Let's say you're speaking the truth. Tell me what the hybrid knows about my plans.
That you are researching the properties of Elex. That you're planning to transmute it into mana. That gives you power and makes Elex both unusable by the hybrid and poisonous to Alps.
You've been told nothing that couldn't have been guessed at.
When my raider crashed, I was on a mission to find you to learn more. If the hybrid still wants that information, he'll send someone else to finish the mission and to kill you.
I've dealt with several Alps that have tried.
And it's delayed you and your research each time. Whatever the hybrid is doing, he's close to succeeding. He has time on his side. You don't.
And? What do you want in return for helping me?
Whatever is happening in Zakor has to be why someone sabotaged my mission and had me set for execution. We both need to get into the Ice Palace.
And you're out of luck. There's no way to get in unnoticed. You won't even make it up the ramp to the gates.
Not alone, but you have a plan to get in. Take me with you.
You've talked. You said nothing. Now do as I asked and leave.
I trained with the Alexiters. I know how they think. I know my way around the Ice Palace. Do you really think you can reach the hybrid without me?
I'm supposed to trust you with the future of Magellan? Based on a few words? No. If you want me to believe you can get me into the Ice Palace, then first you show me that you can get inside an Alp converter. If you want me to believe you will help me stop the hybrid, then you get inside each of those converters and you shut them down. When all 5 of those converters have stopped, then I will believe you. Those machines have fed the Alps for too long. The less Elex the Alps have, the weaker they become, and the safer it is for the rest of our world. Will you help us?
You should hold only the...
So, all the other Alps are their victims too? Well, we will see if that is true once the hybrid and the Alexiters are gone. What we know, we've learned from prisoners. That means I know who you are, Commander Jax. We learned recently it was you who had crashed. I know too that your father Wardek didn't leave Zakor under orders. He fled to Abessa.
reports of problems with production of Elex in Edan.
Yes, the converter there is inactive. It went offline hours ago.
A technical malfunction should have been repaired by now.
This is more than a malfunction. I think the Berserkers have attacked the converter. I suspect it has been overrun.
The hybrid would have seen that.
Then speak to the hybrid, Parsec. I'm telling you what I know.
You don't speak to the hybrid unless you are summoned.
And get yourself summoned. We need to know what's going on and why he has withdrawn. We cannot implement the will of the hybrid if he doesn't tell us what it is, or if we lose any more converters.
Are you questioning the hybrid? Whatever has happened to the converter must be his will. It is not our place to question his ways. It is our duty to serve his will. You and your sons.
We know our place, Parsec. We serve the hybrid.
It sounds like he too has enemies in the Ice Palace.
That makes no sense.
Wardick left without an escort. There are Alb forces searching for him. We've captured some of them. Wardick has joined the Separatists in Abessa. I see I know more about your own people than you do. Until you told me different, I had assumed it was mechanical trouble. If we could shoot Alb raiders down, what I can tell you is it wasn't us. You might have been...
Then was it the Separatists?
Near Goliath? That's unlikely. From what you've told me,
No Alb would dare. I was on a mission ordered directly by the hybrid.
Ha! Albs kill each other all the time. Fail a mission and you're executed. Run and you're shot in the back. Or in your case, Calyx came to have you executed.
Calyx serves the hybrid. Fail a mission and die.
And, had you failed? Certainly your raider crashed, but you were in Edan. Your mission had only just started.
No Alb can refuse an order from the hybrid.
Wardick has fled. Calyx was answering orders. If you ask me, you should be looking to the actions of Zardo.
If I am to help you reach the Ice Palace,
An Alb raider would definitely be an asset.
it won't fly right now. But if I had access to spares, I could get it to fly.
Well, you won't find stockpiles of Alb spares around here. But there is an old industrial park not far to the north of here. I've been there once before. In the old world, they had some sort of research lab there. I believe much cleric... Perhaps you could find a suitable component and...
The Albs aren't the only ones killing people. The free people kill Albs.
True, but we've made peace before. And we might find it again by coming... The fate of all the free people is linked. If Ulbricht launches his offensive against the Albs and the clerics fail, then the Albs will conquer Ignadon and take control of all the Elex there. That will damn us as sure as the Albs defeating us here. But that is your choice. You know the task you have been set. If you...
What are you going to...
That is none of... You have your task. Succeed in yours, and perhaps I will...
Trust must be...
I hope you are what you say you are. Come to me when you have something to report.
The converters you want to destroy. The converter in Tavar remain. The converter in West Zakor is still in operation. It's the most heavy. The Albs are still fueling their converter in East Zakor.
Then you know what you... We have little to discuss.
Ulbricht's offensive.
A success is too optimistic. It has delayed the Albs, not defeated them. Still, it is the first good... Now, it falls to us to cause the Albs another setback. You've made progress. But the Albs must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. Return to me when you have...
Do you really believe you can transmute all of the Elex on Magellan at once?
Removing Elex from this world is our best hope. But it is far from simple to achieve.
The converter in Tavar remains fully. The converter in West... The Albs...
Then we have...